Hello again. This is Scarlett's mommy, and we are getting ready to read another story in the Arthur book. This one is called, well, if I can get to it, The Frog Prince. Yay, The Frog Prince. And Scarlett really likes this book. So we'll have to read these stories. The Frog Prince. There was once a princess named Muffy who was very rich and very spoiled. Her bedroom took up a whole tower of a castle, and it was filled with toys. She had 4 closets to hold all of her clothes, 1 for each season, and 2 servants, whose only jobs were to buy whatever Muffy wanted. But all of her possessions, the one she loved the most was a golden ball. It had been a gift from her parents, and it shone like the sun at noon. One day the princess was playing with her ball in the garden when it fell into the well. Splash! It sank right to the bottom. "Oh, no!" Muffy cried as she looked down the well. "What is wrong, princess?" asked a voice nearby. She answered without even looking up. "I have lost my precious golden ball down the well." "Then I will get the ball for you," said the voice. "You will? How wonderful!" The princess looked up and found herself staring at a frog. It wasn't a bad-looking frog, as frogs go, but still it was rather slimy and yellowy green. "I will bring you the ball," said the frog, "if you grant me but one wish." "Yes, yes, anything," said the princess. "Flies served on a silver platter, a jewel-encrusted lily pad? What do you want?" "I want you to be my friend." The princess was surprised, but she was in no mood to argue. "Fine, fine, I can do that." But the frog was not done yet. "Not just any friend, best friends. I want us to eat together, play together, even live in the same room." All right, said the princess impatiently. This frog certainly was a talker. "I promise. Now get the ball." "As you wish," he said, and he dove into the well. A short time later, he returned and held the gleaming ball out to the princess. "Hooray!" she cried as she snatched it away and skipped down the path. "Remember your promise," the frog called after her, but Princess Muffy didn't answer. That night a servant interrupted the royal family during dinner. "Sire," he informed the king, "there's a frog outside who says he's here to see the princess." He came up to the door to see the princess, the frog did. The king almost choked on a roll. "A frog? The princess?" "Yes, sire. He says they're very good friends." The king looked at his daughter. "Is this true?" he asked. Princess Muffy blushed. "Well, in a way." "In what way?" the king demanded. Princess Muffy explained about the frog and her promise. "You have given your word," said the king. "Now you must keep it." Sighing deeply, Princess Muffy told the servant to let the frog in. The frog quickly hopped to the table and onto the chair next to the Princess Muffy. "I hope I didn't miss much," he said. The king cleared his throat. "We all appreciate what you did for the princess. Would you like some dinner?" "Thank you. I'll just share with Muffy. That's what friends do," said the frog, and he began investigating the food on her plate. "No fresh flies." "I see, but I won't go hungry." Princess Muffy suddenly lost her appetite, but she sat politely until the meal was over. Then she led the frog to her room. "This is a very fine room," he said. "I especially like the bed." He hopped up on the blanket, so nice and soft. The princess wondered if she would ever get a good night's sleep there again, but she managed to smile weakly, remembering her promise. "Will you be coming to bed soon?" the frog asked. I think I'll sit up a while for a read," said the princess. "As you wish. Good night." "Then," said the frog, getting comfortable under the covers in her bed. When Princess Muffy woke the next morning, she was stiff from sleeping in her chair. For a moment she wondered why she wasn't in bed, but then she remembered all about the frog. She looked over to her bed, expecting to see the frog doing some kind of froggy thing on the window, but the frog was gone. and a young prince was lying in his place. He was watching her. "Who are you?" asked the astonished princess. "And where's the frog?" The prince sat up. "My name's Arthur. I am the frog, or at least I was. A wicked witch turned me into a frog. She said the spell would hold until I found a princess who would be my friend," he smiled. "Because you kept your promise to me, the spell was broken. I can never thank you enough, but perhaps we can be even better friends from now on." "Oh, yes," Princess Muffy declared happily, and they went off to play together. So he wasn't a frog. He was a prince, wasn't he? Was that good? Did you like that one? Did you like that story? That was a good story. All right, now we're going to read one more, and then that'll be all. We're going to read The Tortoise and the Hare. You ready for another one?